our tail of the tape for our first fight comes down to 1, 2, 3. There is only one pro fight between these two, with Matt Jones holding the 2-inch height advantage, as we mentioned, and Calvin Kerns with the 3-pound weight advantage. And now let's head into the cage for the official introductions with ring announcer Britt Talbert.
Let's meet the fighters in our first professional bout of the evening. First, fighting out of the red corner, this young man is making his professional MMA debut with us this evening, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds, representing Jet House MMA out of Boise, Idaho. I give you Calvin Kerns. And now, fighting out of the blue corner, making his second straight appearance with us here at Front Street Fights, standing at 6 feet even, weighing in at 143 pounds. He represents Combat Fitness and Straight Blast Gym of Idaho, also from right here in Boise, Idaho. I give you Matt, the Stripling Warrior Jones. Our referee for this first professional bout of the night is Tom Subnet. And now, fight fans, here we go with our first downtown throwdown.
All right, Jeremy Lebonsky, here we go. Our first pro fight of the evening. Matt Jones looking for his first pro win. Only one fight in, Calvin Kerns in his debut. How do you see these two starting it off tonight?
Well, I think, both green to the cage, as pros, I think they're going to start out hard. I think they're going to go at it pretty hard.
And he does. Calvin Kerns right away landing a right hand. Matt Jones trying to come in with some body blows to the knee there. When you got two guys tangled up right now, what's the next fight when you know somebody's already thrown a couple of hard bombs?
Well, I think right now, they've already thrown a couple hard bombs, and that's the thing when you're new to the cage, you don't learn to be patient at the start of the fight and feel your opponent out very much, which, Calvin didn't give him really a chance. He went right at him, but, and that becomes, if it goes into later rounds, that's when you start worrying, well, did you play yourself out in the first round? So it's one of those games, and it comes down to conditioning.
All right, Calvin Kerns and Matt Jones in the cage right now. Both wearing white shorts there. Matt Jones, the one with the black trim around the shorts, kind of locked up on the cage, trying to feel each other out right now.
I see Calvin really working hard, and that's what I see him doing, and I see Jones really being a little bit patient on the cage. He's breathing. He's not trying to overpower him right now, but Calvin's really using some energy trying to take him down, where this is where they need to be a little bit patient. You don't want to tire yourself out too much.
So is this a good thing for Matt Jones to be doing right now? Kind of let Calvin Kerns expend that energy and kind of feel out what he wants to go for, because you can see still trying to land some blows. Both exchange a couple of knees to the body there.
Definitely. I mean, look at Jones right now. It's just, he looks, like he has had more than one fight. He's very patient right now, and he's really sitting back, waiting for an opening, and that's a sign of that he's comfortable in there.
3.5 minutes left to go in round one of our first pro fight of the evening. Hard knee to the face right there by Matt Jones to Calvin Kerns. Of course, each of our pro fights, 3 5-minute rounds, and again, just over 3 minutes left in round one.
A very good sprawl there by Jones.
Matt Jones has the advantage. Looked like he's going for a rear naked choke. Now, if you're Calvin Kerns, what are you going to do right now?
He's got to get that arm, the one arm up, and get the hold of Jones's hand to pull it so he can't lock it in. From our angle now, I can't really see, but it looks. He's got one arm around, he's got 2 hooks in the legs. This could actually be it right here.
Referee Tom Sutton checking on Calvin Kerns to see if this indeed is going to be
it. There it is.
He stops the fight. Matt Jones gets his first pro win in Front Street Fights as he defeats Calvin Kerns, looking for his first win.
Once again there, I thought Calvin, went out really hard, too hard. He expended a lot of energy and wasted a lot of energy just trying to get in on Jones, and he really didn't do anything, but just lost a lot of energy. He got him down fairly quickly, Jones did, and kind of just finished it, being patient.
Does a lot of that have to do, you think, nerves, your first pro fight? Now he's had obviously a couple of amateur fights, but you're in your main stage, first big fight. A lot of nerves, you think, tonight?
Yeah, definitely nerves, and I mean, you want to put on a good showing for your first professional fight. You want to get in there. You want to get the action going. So, I mean, sometimes you have a game plan. You know, and when you're green to the cage, I like to say, your plan kind of goes out the window when the fight starts because you're so excited and, you know, you got a lot of adrenaline going. So.
And again, you can take a look at the replays here on Cable 1 Channel 17. Matt Jones with a big knee right there, and again, seemed to be kind of in control the majority of this fight, really.
He just laid back. He was very patient here. Calvin really forced him. I mean, try to get him down. Jones just did a nice sprawl. You know, one hook in there with the leg. And then also, you know, he's got his arm wrapped around already. And right here, he's locking in the rear naked choke. Just being patient. And that, I think, attests to a lot of the guys he trains with. You know, those guys train down at Combat Fitness, I believe. And they do a lot of this training. So when you get used to doing a lot of that, I mean,
all right, let's head back in the ring for the official announcement with ring announcer Britt Talbert.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for these two Boise boys right here stepping in the ring tonight? How about a nice round of applause? And our winner tonight out of the blue corner, by way of tap out at 2:06 of the first round. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Matt, the Stripling Warrior Jones. All right, Matt, if I can have a word with you here real quick. And it's got to be tough. Wouldn't you rather, I mean, you got to fight a guy from Boise. I'm sure you guys cross paths. Is that hard getting in there with another local guy?
At first, yeah. Me and Calvin trained together for a couple weeks. A couple years ago, and never would have pictured fighting him after that, but fighting builds relationships. 3 of the guys I train with, I fought. 2 of them I fought twice, and we all train together. One of them was in my corner tonight. This is a team sport. There's no bad blood. It's all about friendship making. Calvin fought good. He definitely brought it a lot faster than I thought, but it was a good fight. I liked it.
Your second straight appearance here with us on Front Street Fights, Calvin. Come on over here, Matt. Second straight appearance. We'll look at the camera here. Second straight appearance. You like the promotion here?
Definitely. Front Street is the best show I've ever fought for here in Idaho. I'm hoping that it'll grow. I'll keep fighting on these shows, trying to promote it as much as possible. We got a lot of guys training at the gym who want on this show. Definitely, any surrounding states, if you're watching this is definitely the show to come to, Front Street.
Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner here at second straight time here at Front Street Fights, right here representing Combat Fitness and Straight Blast Gym, ladies and gentlemen, Matt, the Stripling Warrior Jones.
Matt Jones picking up his first pro win over Calvin Kerns.